Speak. Speak.
Where's your hike? I can't figure out where he is. There he is! You found him! You found him! You okay, Mikey? He's trying to tell you he's okay, boys. And happy Tuesday to all of your sunshiny faces. So guys, it is the afternoon. We actually ended up getting pizza for tonight. It was about 8:15 and we are watching the Chicago Med episode that my mom's going to be in. We're also watching a very close Bulls game right now, and we're also watching the Hawks game, which they were playing pretty amazing, and also the Bulls. But yeah, Grandma's over here. We also got pizza for tonight, so I didn't end up cooking because we were planning on getting pizza anyway today. And then we went to, and I'm going to cook tomorrow and on Thursday, which was my plan, and maybe on Friday too, and make that egg salad, just for sandwiches and stuff. So that's what we're watching right now. Oh, Matthew's here too. And Bliss. Bliss? Bliss, are you here? Are you here? You here? Oh, pretty baby. Yeah. Bliss. Bliss.
Why do you bite my face?
Bliss. Hi. So as it would turn out, Mom actually, the episode that she's going to be in, which is apparently supposed to be a kind of semi-big episode, like she was filmed and it like it was pretty much her filmed in it for the most part, was actually, it's going to be next week. They said it was supposed to be this week, but I guess they cut it short or something like that. And so it's supposed to, she's going to be in next, I read the little like caption or whatever for next week, and that's what it said, that the episode she's supposed to be in is supposed to be that one. So yeah, next week will be her week. So we might actually, my aunt might end up coming over next week, and my grandma will probably end up coming back. But we got pizza for tonight because my aunt was actually, my aunt and uncle were planning on coming over, who are my grandma's sister, and they were planning on coming over and bringing pizza from a pizza place that everybody really loves. And so they were gonna bring it over, and then since my dad actually heard us back on Sunday, and then also too because my mom was gone all day yesterday, and we didn't really get a whole lot cleaned or anything, and so we just ended up getting pizza and had my grandma come over, and then it ended up not even being the right episode. So next week most likely I think they might come over, but my grandma for sure should be coming over. So yeah, but we watched the Bulls. The Bulls won by 2 points. Oh my gosh, at the very end it was amazing, awesome. They actually, the last game, even though they did end up losing, they were pretty hot in last game, and tonight too, pretty good game for them tonight. And the Hawks played, and I will say they played the Wild, which they had Darling in, and they also ended up not having one of their two of their defensemen, I guess. One was actually, he was ejected from the game because there was like a slashing penalty or something like that. They were saying like it was with intent to injure, which I don't know. It looked like it possibly could have been, but there was a tripping call that wasn't called, and so, you know, like something like that, like I don't know. I don't know. It just looked weird, like the whole thing, and so I'm not sure when he'll end up being back or anything like that. But they played like with 2 less defensemen. I think they have 7 and they were down to 5, and so you know, they were rotating them in throughout. But they had a huge penalty kill, and they actually ended up scoring shorthanded on the penalty kill, which was pretty awesome. Like, it was actually a pretty good game, except for it was 1-1 up until the 3rd period, and then they ended up scoring, the other team ended up scoring 2 goals and then 1 empty net at the end when we pulled our goalie. It wasn't like a super big blowout or anything like that. They kept the game really close almost the entire game. It was just, you know, not very good at the end. I am actually going to just take a shower and go to bed. I went out to actually for coffee with my one friend today, and we went like this morning around like 10 or so, and then we only stayed out for like not too long. But I'm sorry guys, we didn't have a whole lot going on because I got home like afternoonish, mid-afternoon, and then we were tidying up just a little bit for my grandma, but we couldn't like do major cleaning or anything like that. But I didn't really have enough time to do like major cleaning, so it was just kind of tidying up stuff with her. So and waiting for her and stuff. So anyways though guys, I will talk to you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's though guys, make sure you give it a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So bye guys. Separate with quinoa, so it's like kind of the same bake. I just substituted the beef for quinoa, and that is going to be mine. The only problem was the quinoa kind of dried out the rest of like the liquid, whereas this one stayed really nice and liquidy. So the problem I think is I'm going to next time add a little bit more water to the quinoa one, and maybe even try it as a quinoa bake instead, using the exact same recipe, but just like do it in a larger scale, I guess, because I just used a little bit of the extra stuff that you put over before you end up baking it in with the, before you end up mixing it in with the ground beef, and then you pour it over the pasta. And so I did the same thing here, except for just pretty much